Hey, everybody. Good day. Welcome back to the Paid Search Podcast YouTube channel. My name is Jason Rothman. I'm based in Sydney, Australia. As always, I'm joined by the great Chris Schaefer. And on this channel, this episode show, we talk about your Google AdWords questions and our answers. So today's question comes from Rob down in Australia. So, hey, guys. I can't read and do Australian at the same time.
It was going so well.
It was going great, mate. Working on a campaign which is going gangbusters for the client, but it's running at the following impression shares. Can't do it. Overall impression share, 25%. Lost impression share due to rank, 50%. Lost impression share due to budget, another 25%. I have been tweaking this one for a while, and client has been generating a number of big ticket sales, so that's great. But Rob does not like seeing the low impression share numbers. Is he just overthinking it, or should he leave it as it is? Happy to share any details, but that's not relevant to the question anymore. So Chris, let's talk about impression share here. Rob's got a 25% impression share. The campaign overall is getting results that he likes, but he's got a lot of lost impression share, Chris. So dealing with these numbers, what does Chris Schaefer do? What would you do? What would be your first move?
All right. So I don't do impressions. I'll pretend I'm an East Texas man.
You do a pretty good guy who thinks he's smarter than everybody, but keeps it very close and acts in a very humble Texas kind of way. I like what you've got going on, Chris.
That's the attitude you get when you're carrying guns on you, 50 guns on you at the same time.
Remember, so, Chris is down in Texas, everybody.
don't get near me. Okay, so Rob, first of all, hi, Rob.
Hello.
Rob sends us a lot of questions. I know he's a devoted listener. Hi, Rob. I just want to say hi.
Rob, as I always say, if you're ever in Oklahoma City, all the way from Australia, and you need somewhere to stay, show up on my door, and I might let you stay at my house because you've been such a great fan from the early days. I might not, but I might.
That's a big thing, yeah. Jason doesn't like visitors. So, Rob, I'm going to take one side of this. Jason, you're going to take the other. Okay, so I'm going to take the side that Rob wants more traffic. Okay, so he's generating good, he's generating some good sales, but the client's like, I've been spending 1,000. I want to spend 2,000. Okay, so Rob, the issue with this is not necessarily rank; it's budget. Okay, so you have search impression shares as a total of 25%, and then a lost rank is 50, and then lost budget is 25. Okay, so if you were to try and fix the rank, immediately your lost budget is going to jump. Okay, so the core issue of this is the fact that you don't have enough budget to work with. So assuming you want more traffic, the first thing you would do is you would raise your budget to something, whatever you want to try and attain.
20. I would say 25% more. Just get that last 25%.
Well, and because then the next step, the side I'm talking about, is raising your bids.
Right.
Okay. So raising your bids would then affect your daily budget, but all of this is out the window if you're not generating something that's that's warranted in bringing the campaign up. If the client's not happy with how much money they're getting back from the money that they're spending, then ignore search impression share. Because you need to work on the core traffic. But assuming you're getting good quality traffic and you want more of it, the one thing I would say is push bids up, go harder on bids, and push your budget up. Jason, I think you have the other side of that coin.
Yeah, I've got the slovenly, lazy side of things, which is number one, like you were saying, this question everyone needs to remember is that things are working good for Rob. He's getting conversions. His account is working. Then he's looking at search impression share. So assuming your account is working well, you're getting conversions. I'm going from easiest to hardest, Chris. If you're getting big ticket sales and you like your conversion numbers, the easiest thing you could ever do is look at lost impression share due to budget. Google's saying you're missing out on the same quality traffic at the same cost you're missing out on basically another quarter of that traffic just due to budget. So all you have to do is just raise your budget, I guess, by a quarter or something like that. And you're going to get the same cost per click, basically, the same cost per conversion. You're just going to get more conversions overall because you're spending more money. You're missing out on the same exact traffic just because your budget's small. So raise your budget by a quarter. You'll get a quarter more conversions at the same cost per conversion. That's the easiest thing you can do. Then, like Chris was saying, you're still missing half the market. You're still missing half the searches for your keywords during the times your ads run and the locations you're in. That's a lot of conversions you could get. But to raise your ad rank and not miss out on that 50% of traffic, you've got to do one or two things. Raise your bids to get a higher ad rank, or like we talked about on the last podcast episode, raise your quality scores to 10 out of 10s and get a better ad rank. So little easier
right.
said than done on quality score.
Rob, what's your problem?
Yeah,
Get
what's
10
your
out
problem?
of 10 and quit being a baby about it.
Yeah, so ad rank, Chris, when I see the word ad rank, I never see quality score. I basically just see impression share lost due to bids, because that's basically what you can control. So, Rob, when you raise those bids, your cost per conversion might go up, but you're going to be getting more conversions overall, and that's just something you have to balance. So,
yeah. All right. Cool.
All right, Chris.
Thanks for sending your question, Rob. There we go. Yeah, do it.
All right, Chris. Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Paid Search Podcast side piece, the PPC Questions and Answers show. Leave a like button on the YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're on audio, you should have stopped listening 30 seconds ago, mate, because I'm talking about the YouTube channel. End the show, Chris. End it. End the show.